Next time, make it something shiny and expensive. Now, let me thank you properly.
She's obviously fine. She can find her own way out.
Ooh, she's quite the tasty treat, sire.
Oh! Ugh. Gnarl, go to your corner. I'm going down there to sort this out.
Sire, the tower can only accommodate one mistress, unfortunately.
I love when she's even annoyed, she still does that weird swagger.
Sister, come to spoil my fun, have you? And just as my rescuer and I were about to become better acquainted.
Sir William summoned an oversex demon, started a citywide plague, and now he's dead. I can see why you might be emotional. But stay out of my business.
Him? Oh, he was overcompensating. Believe me, I was about to walk out on him when he locked me up in here. And now you've come along, my Black Knight.
Oh, I don't really have much to say here, other than, you know, I'm going with Violet. Yeah.
You know, I'd increase the abilities of his red and green pixies. And I could do so much more for you, darling. Especially if you take this bed back with me.
Don't listen to her. Never listen to her. That's people's first mistake. Turn this door wheel and let's go.
Sorry, what was that? I'm busy listening to her.
The obvious choice. Better pack your bag, sister.
And I thought you had a brain somewhere beneath that armor.
Also a raging hard-on. It's probably harder than the, you know, suit of armor.
You can now upgrade your reds and greens in your private quarters, Lord.
Darling, we're going to have such fun.
If memory serves, the upgrade oh, wait.
Me, a few helpless prisoners. It's going to be so romantic.
Ah.
But don't bring the pixies.
Oh.
You should really try and make this place a little more befitting of a lady. Find me a few pretty things, and I'll make it worth your while.
If memory serves, the upgrade she gives is actually better than the upgrade you can get off of Rose. Rose's upgrade boosts your browns and blues, though according to Wiki I remember reading, basically by default your browns and blues would start off with higher medium gear equipment or something. But if you, with her upgrade, your reds and greens will start off with a higher set than the browns and blues would. So yes. Also, I may have stopped recording for a moment, you know, just to get a very, very cold shower. But, yeah, I'll be back in a moment. Now, let's continue. Also, I love how she so quickly redecorates, and again with the skull motif. Maybe we are the bad guy. So anyway,
Now what good is that to me? Now don't forget to buy a few things for your mistress.
let's have a look at this. Oh, these are new. That's new. Oh, and you actually do have different statues for the two different and the different throne for the different mistress. You get a throne of darkness for her, while the other is the imperial throne. It's reapers for the other gal. It's demon statues for her. Dogs of hell for them, and it's $5 each. I do think with the other lady, also there's a bit of graphical glitch there. The red fireball was still floating even when we switched back to the greens. But anyway, I do believe with the other lady, with Rose, the brown upgrade was actually free, and I don't remember how much the blues was. Kind of like the No, let's go with that.
That'll show those dirty peasants who's boss around here. I've always wanted one of those.
So I did kind of waste. Ooh, that's a very nice carpet. I quite like it. The thing I bought earlier, the other fire pits. The fire pits earlier was a bit of a waste, basically. We just basically replaced them there. But that's fun.
I hope you don't expect me to clean that.
Well, that's what we got the slaves for.
What's the fun in having gold if you don't spend it?
Well, you can make things out of it.
I've always wanted one of those.
If only now they could, you know, move around and kill people.
An excellent choice, darling.
I'm just wondering, who are we paying for all this? Are we going out down to like Home Depot? I'm just kind of curious here.
Oh, you dark romantic fool. For little me?
And we've seen those before in Evernight.
For little me?
I'm glad I've just a lot of cash. Also, banquet hall. Ah, you know this room off to the side? Yeah, that's what it becomes.
Oh, you remembered me, sire.
Oh, I would certainly hope so. You just moved in. I would be concerned. I'd be concerned my character has Alzheimer's if I hadn't. We won't be getting these just yet. I need to get some more cash. Especially once I get these, I will be out of cash.
I don't care what they say. What you look like on the outside is everything, Lord.
There's a sack of gold in the other place. I'll have to grab that. And there will be more in Evernight. I'm not done there. Evernight. In Heaven's Peak, there's the sack of gold outside. Then there must be more in Evernight. What's the other thing? And then there'll be more in Melvin's place. Sorry, not Melvin's place. The Abyss. Wait, didn't I already get that? I'll buy the other stuff first.
What's the fun in having gold if you don't spend it?
Making, I know, gold condoms out of them?
An excellent choice, darling.
Now that's something I'll be interested in seeing working. Or not.
What's the fun in
considering.
gold if you don't spend it? An excellent choice, darling.
There we go. I was worried that I'd actually already bought, say, there's two types of walkways. I bought one, then the other one popped up, and I forgot I already bought the other one. So I was worried I was going to start like a cycle of wasting money. Thankfully I didn't.
Mistress Velvet requests the pleasure of your company in your private quarters, sire.
I'm a bit broke now, but, well, let's hope she doesn't notice.
Ooh, my sister's been here. Oh well. Do you have any disinfectant?
I don't remember that line. I've never heard that line before. I do like the fireplace. The other lady had a rose for rose stained windows, and now she's like takes meant to be her or some other busty lady. I don't know. And random bits of fruit that look weirdly gelled together. That hasn't changed much.
Oh, sire. You know I've always had a thing for bad boys.
Surprising no one. I've actually never seen this cutscene. I saw it once and can't remember intentionally or not, skipped it. And never seen the completion.
There you are, my darling. Now, the first thing we have to do is get you out of that heavy armor.
Nice!
Oh, sire. was a surprise. I think you're undercompensating, Master.
Okay, I didn't exactly miss out on much now, did I? I know, I was kind of hoping you actually got to see what your character looked like under the suit of armor, you know? But you kind of don't, so... You actually notice just before the place starts to shaking that he's still standing at the other side of the room. I guess he must be having psychic sex with her. I'm sure that's a thing. I'm sure there's a fanfic of, you know, Professor X having hot psychic on psychic action with, what's her face? Phoenix. What? I can't remember what she's called beyond that. I keep wanting to call her Mary Jane. That's how little I know X-Men. That's just how little I know. So anyway, let's... Feck, what was I gonna do? Oh yes, let's head back to Heaven's Peak and let's go get some extra gear. Well, extra money. I'll have to kill some boombo birds, and irritatingly. But you do what you gotta. Also, these spikes are new. Probably one of the upgrades I just bought. Or maybe it's to tie it in with my alignment. Also, there is a bit of a change to my character there. His cloak changes with the banners you have. So that's why his cloak is so dark there. Also, my spikes probably are a bit bigger because my alignment has dropped. The corruption has gone up by 10% there.
These creatures are boombo birds.
Damn, I was hoping they would have, I know, died off or something. If memory serves, you can actually encounter a succubus out here before you kill the queen. Not, obviously not after. There we go. You see, Flamethrower is quite a nice spell. Very, very nice. Just wish the boombo birds weren't approaching from all angles. Or at least if they just stood there and died quite nicely, they'll be quite nice, really. But yes, normally out here I do believe there was a succubus. Granted, there's actually little to be gained by killing it. There's just no point. You might get a little bit of life source and whatnot, but I question if it's really worthwhile killing. Much like the ones outside the keep. You're just risking your minions for not really much. Plus, you'd considering where you are, you'd kind of have to use your blues to actually engage it. And that's not really the best of ideas now, is it? Just considering how shit blues are. So, yeah. Anyway. So. Let me just have a quick look here. 521, 128, 36, and 62. Plus that 25. I got a fair amount of minions. Need more though. Need more greens. More blues would be nice. Well, actually, to be honest, I probably won't be using much blues. Probably only use them to make the Harvester Helm. I need more browns and reds, certainly. And more greens. There we go. Still not enough to get the other thing, though. Tower. Okay, let's leave. Evernight. Actually, you know what? Maybe I won't go to Evernight yet. Finish off Evernight. Maybe I'll go do the Abyss first. Maybe I should. Yeah, let's go do that. That'll be a good idea. Once I get the first Abyss done, the rest will start unlocking. Once I get their zone done. I can do it in any order then. Let's just go with all browns, because I'm gonna have to. One sec.
You choose all.
I'm gonna have to find my way in, so I may as well just go in loaded for bear or whatever it's called. Get geared out for war. Someone has the sword, right? I have difficulty finding it. I'm just curious, because I know I gave it to someone, but I'm having difficulty seeing it within the crowd. It's just a Ooh, wait. I think I see it there. Yes, I see it. I was just curious, was it there and who had it? Because I noticed the guy with the sheep head was actually further up in the queue now. Because he actually got the new hero weapon. Makes sense for him to be at the front, because the sheep head is actually better than, like say, Melvin's helmet. And so him having that and a hero weapon would actually shunt him up to first.
We weren't trying to run away from you. Well, at least no one burns down my house here.
See, always gotta look on the bright side. I do kind of like that, though. Well, at least no one's burning down my house here. Though he says that as if I've been burning down his house. And also the people's commentary, you know, remember when they were originally fleeing into the Abyss, was that, you know, like, we're done cooking food, you know, growing food for that Overlord. They actually had never been growing food for me. So I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. That's one issue with the game, is they make reference to things that haven't ever actually happened. Like, plus they talk about you now controlling Spree, but you never really do any controlling of it. It's just there, and it's yours in name only, really. So it just does kind of take away a bit from it.
Oh no, he's got that look about him, and I've only just been reincarnated.
It's a bit of a nuisance. It's just a bit of a disappointment. Like, if they had expanded upon that, it might be nicer. Then again, it might go against their plan for the game, which is a bit. Well, it obviously would have gone against their plan for the game, considering they didn't do it.
I'm sorry we left Spree, Dark One.
I think I prefer your fireballs to this place.
Sorry, I'm not. Their talking is throwing me off. But obviously, it went against their plan for the game since they didn't do it. But that's just what I would have preferred for the game. If they implemented it right. No point in doing something if you're not going to do it right. I know I do like, you know, building things in games and whatnot. So I do like those elements, provided they're implemented correctly. If they aren't, then obviously not. Still don't have much. I think there's a few sacks of gold over this way. Considering I haven't actually gone over here yet. Yeah, it's completely untapped.
Sweating like a sheep on market day.
So it should be good. Again, if I wanted, I probably could farm the halflings that keep running out and dying, but I'm not sure if that'll be too much fun. That is annoying how the autosaves keep knocking you out of moving. But whatever. Oh, actually, the halflings aren't still running out and dying. Alright. A bit disappointing, but whatever.